As the blue elf, we have the Grinchy Uno coming out of West Coast US. As usually he starts with keeper, but we'll see what he does. And in the bottom right, we have out of Brazil, Parallax as the yellow human, whose power building is altar, by the way.
Yes, this is something Parallax does, and I've seen a couple more humans do. They will double power build their altar, sometimes with 3, but most of the time with 2. And in other instances, power build maybe their barracks or something like that. I believe who Doom Train had mentioned to me that in the past, in previous patches, that used to be a thing. Like Leon used to do something like that, and he's probably doing it again. Power building his altar. Have you seen that before?
It's been a long time. I know it used to be meta. He is going Blood Mage first, by the way. And this also tells me he's almost certainly not going to expand, so we're probably going to see some early pressure. And Grinchy is going keeper. So interesting
And usually,
interesting early game.
yeah, and usually the AOW, like you could put it in multiple places here, but his AOW is at the green camp right in front of his base, and sometimes you see it to the left, to the green camp in the back. So it's a bit different.
Yeah, I think he wants to move it from that camp to eventually to the orange camp below. He's really good. He's gotten a lot better about staging his Ancients of War, and yeah, it's something I know he's worked on.
He's a student of the game. And Parallax is doing his mercenary camp with footies. What banish first?
Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't
So
see
he's gonna
this.
lack a lot of damage.
Might lose a peasant here, or a militia. Runs it away. Grinchy's doing treants. Green camp's gonna be done shortly. It's not all that slow, it's just a little bit slower.
And Grinchy is scouting this. One of the things about this build is for Parallax is he's really behind on wood. And that's what happens when you're pulling work. He's got a AFK peasant too in his base, by the way. This is what happens when you do all the power building. And so Grinchy probably wants to play one base against this. I think he scouted. I don't know if he scouted the base yet. But yeah, Parallax is gonna be stuck on tier 1 for a while.
He crept that too slow, and he's been pulling his militia, like you said, short for wood, unless he's up to towering, because he is building a lumber mill. And it looks like that's what he's going for.
And with the mercs, it makes sense, access to mercs, so he only grabbed the Troll Priest.
Oh, level 2.
Doesn't have the spell, by the way.
No, it doesn't have the spell on this map, and he is going, he's bringing his militia. He's bringing the priest.
Sees it.
Yeah, and he's got level 2, so he's got siphon mana. And how many archers does he have? He only has a couple, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Grinchy to hold.
And now militia expired.
Yeah, he's building a second Ancient War. I think that's really smart.
Yeah.
Grinchy does have full moon wells.
Archer falls.
Yeah, he's really going to have to hard micro these archers right now.
And AKM's confused because he feels like he's playing, but he's not. There's a siphon mana. And Keeper's got nothing left. Archer's pumping. Tower's going up.
Yeah, and Grinchy needs to... he's got to really micro his archers. And one of these Ancients of Wars... I love the use of treants here, by the way. Yeah, he gets one of the towers. One of these Ancients of Wars are going to have to get up and start attacking soon, too.
Yeah, if these towers don't finish, he's fine. Saves the archer. More militia
coming. Got one moon well left, by the way.
Can kill the peasant that's weak. That's not targeting it. He's focusing the tower. Archer falls. More coming out. And just out of mana, but he might be okay here. And the towers didn't go up.
Yeah. He's doing a nice job holding, and no mana left on the Blood Mage. He can get another Siphon here in a second. But honestly, yeah, if he hits this Moonwell, Grinchy hits a Moonwell, and he is able to get some more treants out before he gets mana drain, it's going to be really nice.
Well, his tier 2 is about to finish, so he'll be able to grab it, a second hero from the tavern. And preferably with something with summons. And I think he'd be okay with this, regardless of the situation. It's a good hold. More
Yeah,
towers.
he's got a AFK Ancient of War, and he might be saving for that hero you were talking about.
Yeah.
He might also want to build proxy
Here it
buildings.
is. The Wisp is going to the tavern. What's he gonna get?
I don't know. He's putting in a shot down in the
Dark
back of his
Ranger.
base.
Oh.
Okay, that makes
All right.
sense because the summons will come.
Towers are almost finished. It's almost daytime.
Nice use of hide. This is super stressful, especially for Grinchy right now.
Here comes the Dark Ranger. Black Arrow.
And,
Archers.
oh, he should have done the mana on the Dark Ranger there, I think. One tower is up. That is a really big deal.
Yeah, mana being drained from the Dark Ranger, focusing the Blood Mage. And that one tower may be able to kill the archers. See what he can do here. He's getting away from it. He is tier 2. Doesn't have a Hunter's Hall. Okay, level 3 Keeper now. That changes things. Does he go Entangled or does he go Treants? Probably Treants.
I think he goes Treants. Yeah, but he's going to have mana is the problem. And now 2 towers are up.
Oh,
now, he could tank with one of these Ancients of War.
Okay. Sells the Cloak, buys the Clarity. Still tier 1 for Parallax. There's the Treants. Well's going to go down. More towers. And let's see if he can kill this tower.
Yeah, Grinchy's got tons of wood, but he still doesn't have a Hunter's Hall. And... oh! So much repair here for Parallax.
Yeah, level 3 Blood Mage. And Footy's going down some extra skeletons. And oh, he's TPing now, and that's the hold.
I think it is.
That's the hold.
Micro yards, just Grinchy.
Yeah, it lost one, but only one tower really left. Guard tower. And Grinchy looking in top shape there for Fountain Manor.
Tech still hasn't started, by the way. Parallax looks like he might expo.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. I mean,
now,
it's not over till it's over.
I've got... I mean, I think I'd push here. I mean, the only thing that really kept Parallax in that fight was towers. He doesn't... I know Grinchy doesn't know this. There's no shop in his base, so Parallax is really low here.
We just scouted with the Wisp.
Yeah, great scout. And maybe he wants to grab a couple mercs and then push.
Yeah, I think that would be a fantastic idea. He's doing his camp. He's going to a couple levels. Maybe get level 2 on the Dark Ranger. And he's teching tier 3. I mean, at this point, you could tech tier 3 and get a third hero. Tier 2 is underway for Parallax.
Hunter's Hall's going down. It looks like Parallax is not going to expo.
He's not finishing it.
Oh, maybe he saw the Wisp and thought he was going to get pushed.
And then he ran over to the mercenary camp. He didn't buy a merc. Or he's going to. Oh, he's going to now. Left the Footy there.
I think Grinchy should know if he pushes right now. Now's the time, you know. I'm not sure I agree with him. Of course, he can't see the Parallax space and we can, but I'm not sure I agree with him creeping up here as opposed to pressuring.
Maybe he's trying to get a volley of skeletons, get some scrolls, and then he's going to run over before there's the spell.
It just gives all those low HP units that he did scout time to heal. And he sees this. Grinchy sees this with his skeleton here.
He's building a second shop.
He sees there's no tower, too, by the way, in the main. So there's not really a defense outside of these footies.
Right. And he's building a second shop at home.
You know what that's for. It's for those orbs of venom. I know what it's for, because he's beat my ass with that strategy.
Question is he going to get a third hero, and what is it?
Also, the question is, does he have defend? Did Parallax ever research defend?
I didn't see defend reading research.
I didn't think I did either. You need to use his summons. There we go. He turned his summons around. Really well done there by Grinchy, because they were just fighting the creeps.
They did buy a Berserker. And now he's fighting the skeletons, but it's a little bit of extra experience for him.
I think he's gonna want to wait till he gets his third hero and the orbs. So he's got it on the Dark Ranger. Now he's yeah, he just got it on the Keeper, so he has 2 orbs now.
Now he's building a blacksmith at home, and tier 2 just finished for him. Grinchy's got an orb, yeah, like you said, got double orb on both heroes. And the question is it a third hero coming out? I would imagine so. Oh, guess what he got?
Fire Lord.
Oh yeah, we're getting some Fire Lord, baby.
So he needs to push like now. Grinchy needs to push now. He's scouted. He knows there's not even a. I mean, he may think that's being built right now, but there's nothing to dispel any of these summons. He did his lava spawn really early. He's gonna keep creeping. Oh, Grinchy, now's the time, dude. You gave him time to recover. Panda second, by the way, for Parallax. Parallax is gonna push with this army. He's gonna cancel 1 ancient allure.
He's gonna be supply blocked here.
Yeah, he got a Helm of Valor for his trouble. Level 3 on the Dark Ranger. But honestly, if Parallax just went mass casters, it would do pretty well against this army.
There's the answer. He's got defend, but they're melting. With the poison orbs, they're melting.
Yeah, and the summons are going to create a nice front line to protect these archers too. This is the time to push. Push, 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 push. Don't let them get strong, because now we got Arcane Sanctums up. And the rifles are coming as well. I mean, this is his timing. Oh, he's not pushing.
No. Maybe once again, Expo and push.
You know, I wish he was this unaggressive against me last night.
I think in the best of ones, some players are just very cautious because they don't want to necessarily go down.
By the way, lost his troll priest and a footy to that camp at the shop.
Yeah, he's on borrowed time right now. He needs a miracle. He's getting breakers and priests. And Grinchy's only got 39 food.
Yeah, and he just now got an ancient lore about halfway up. So he's entirely dependent on summons for this work. Summons and then like focus fire damage. But he continues to creep. And now there's gonna be a counter to the summons. Priest adept training is going right now.
Madoka, there's the maps are listed for the best of ones.
Look at his Firelord damage, by the way.
Oh my goodness, plus 23 with the orb,
Yeah.
with the helm, Captain America.
Now, there's only 1 priest on the field right now. Grinchy is going to expand. He still only has 1 ancient allure. He's getting mountain giants. Okay, this is what he does against me as well. And I guess he just wants to lock it in. It will 2 base to 1 base mountain giants tri-hero with orbs will win the game.
I wonder
like
if
he had a lot of opportunities for
yeah,
this.
he did. But I wonder, Legion Doomhorn's on the ground. No, okay, he's picking it up.
up.
I wonder if it's because of past experience he has playing against Parallax, where he's done some weird things against Grinchy, and Grinchy's like, you know what? I'm just going to make sure not to throw this away and win it.
Yeah, I just feel like the gap between how far ahead Grinchy is decreasing over time versus increasing.
Oh, he's going to have level 4 Dark Ranger. And level 4 Keeper, soon to be 5. I mean, he could send all the summons into the main and kill the whole economy. But he's running out of skeletons.
He needs another ancient allure, but he doesn't have the money for it.
So he's not tier 3 Parallax. So he doesn't have control magic.
And great thought here on the expo. I don't know if I didn't see if he scouted it, he might have, but it just makes sense that he would go for that. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he left some summons behind, so if reinforcements come from behind, he'll see it.
Yeah, look like
like that a lot.
scouts. Yeah, that's smart. And for those of you tuning in, we're doing any Cup 12. And right now we're off to with the best of one with Grinchy versus Parallax. And here we go. Is this the final battle? It looks like it.
I love the silence.
And that's it. Oh, greater heal being used on the panda. Minus 20 damage with soul burn. Dark Ranger taking lots. Okay, staffs out the Dark Ranger. And Blood Mage so close to dying. Skeleton's working on him. Dispel. Doesn't die the Blood Mage. Wow.
He's got a heal pot too. He hasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, he finally uses it.
Dark Ranger's not there for skeletons. And considering the food supply lead, Parallax was not doing too bad in that fight, but his units are really low. His panda's low. And now Grinchy's coming with a full Dark Ranger.
He also doesn't have Moonwells, so it's going to take him time to recover. And hopefully, Grinchy, well, if he remembers his Mountain Giant, hopefully Grinchy does not let up here. I think this is his time to push.
Yeah, it's over. If he pushes, it's over.
Unless that Mountain Giant doesn't come.
He's taking a nap.
I mean, Mountain Giants are sleepy. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Second Ancient Lord coming. Grinchy at 52 food. He did get his expo up fully saturated as well, by the way.
Arcane Sanctum Falls. And is he buying mercenaries? Yeah, he's buying a bunch of mercenaries.
Yeah, these are important buildings for him to take out, too.
Oh, he doesn't have magic resistance, eh? So he can banish the MG. And there goes the Blood Mage.
I'm about to say it's not going to matter because the Blood Mage is gone anyway. And Grinchy's going to take this. Great hold early from him. There were some things like he could have done better, but honestly, he did a great job, like on what units he focused. And I'm telling you, the strategy that Grinchy has, if it gets up on its feet, is really good versus human.
Well, Parallax, it's the end, and I don't know if he realizes that this is a double elimination, so he goes to the bottom bracket.
Answer the call to arms tonight. In the chaos we find